All right. Hello. It's Saturday. We're back. Excited to be back. Hope everyone's having a great weekend so far. We're working on the Lfrith Ur. Is it? Yes. HG Gundam Lfrith Ur tonight. Started that last week, so that'll be good. I think moving on to the ARMS next. We're also giving away some stuff tonight as well. We got an MG Gundam the Origin, RX-78 Gundam the Origin version up for grabs tonight, as well as another Hobby Zone drawer module. So giving those away tonight and all that good stuff. So I'm going to jump into the chat, say hello. Before I do, a couple quick things. Number one, if you enjoy these streams, do please hit that like button. It helps more people see the stream. More people is more better, I think. Let's get more people in on the community here. And number two, we do have the moving sale going on, as it has been. 30% off select items with code MOVING30 over at mechawarehouse.com. That sale is ending soon. I don't have the actual end date selected yet, but expect some news hopefully in the next couple weeks, which might include an end date or be quickly followed by an end date for that. So take advantage, grab some stuff you've been thinking about grabbing from that sale, help us get it out of the way before we have to move, and yeah, I think that's everything. I'm exhausted tonight. We'll jump in the chat, say hello, and then get back to building. So what's up, Ramon, Super One-Handed RC, Red Mono Eye Wolfpack, Dylan Dull, what's up? MZ, Baka, ZCO, Esquizoide, what's up? Solid Monkey, Stealthy Bedlam, Matthew Mahoney, Kyle Walter, let's see, Lego Yoda Go Zero, Frost Pup, Lord Kronos, what's going on, guys? Robert Salo, Real Time 88, Digital Baka, Big 32. We're cooking Cajun food over an open fire and drinking tonight. That's cool. Matrix, what's up? Matthew Russ, Baron, Radium, Adam Champo, Joe Nelson, BVK. Just finished that one this week. Cool. How did you enjoy it? It's been good so far. Coleslaw, how are you? Jason S, Studio WD, Bird Soup, Maverick Entity, Butter Knuckles, Death, Ravage, Super One-Handed RC. I don't know if I got you already. Mark D, Kilo Delta, Rob Sadler, Ravage, what's up? Okay, grab the MG Delta Plus and moving sale and a couple of display markers on Thursday. Awesome, Rob. Thank you. Oh, man. Okay, I think that's everybody. I want to get into building. What's everybody up to? You guys building along tonight? And all that good stuff. Like I said, I'm absolutely exhausted. I think I've been fighting something the last week or two. Some sort of germ or something. Seems like everybody in the house has been at least a little bit sick. And in true normal me, I don't often get fully sick, so just feeling a little off. Definitely tired. I'm looking forward to getting in bed after the stream tonight and passing out. Let's see. Whether I'm either working on Sosby or playing Battletech. Pseudo Stooge, what's up? Building HG new Gundam, cool. And congratulations on the move finally happening. Hopefully. Well, hopefully I have news on that. I don't want to give any real details until they're real and undisputable and unchangeable, if you will. But hopefully good news soon. Open some new MTG product along with the stream tonight. There's a new set release today. That's cool. So some build HG Caliban, cool. Butter Knuckles. I build my other SRB tonight. Cool. Applying metallic bow stickers, water slides. Build super solid. Did the whole Thor or Gunvolva trio to display together as a team. All solid builds. Christmas birthday shopping on 3 birthdays to buy before the end of the year. Yeah, they all stack up. All my kids are fall birthdays. Fall, early winter. Working HG Gyaradoga tonight. Cool. Let's see, just got home from doing tile in my aunt's kitchen. Gonna continue struggling through an ATK girl. Cool. A workout, dude. Yeah, I know I will. I don't want to jinx myself and share too much too soon, but we should hopefully in the next week or two have some good news and an end to the moving sail on the horizon, and that'll all be good when we're all done with all that. Basement flood, 24 hours of rain, so I'm dealing with the ramifications of that with this in the background tonight. Oh, that's a bummer. I remember my parents, their basement would definitely flood when we got tons of rain. I remember a few different storms doing the whole wet vac, filling buckets and carrying them up the stairs thing. What's up, dude? Got my first order from y'all today. Thanks. No problem. Thank you for ordering with us. Hey, John Ventura, what's up? There's my balancer. Here's my balancer. We get better soon, Nick. Got a question. Are you having a Black Friday coupon? I don't know if I should buy some stuff with the moving code or wait a little bit more. I mean, probably. A lot depends on a lot of stuff. Usually I'm at least trying to have some idea of what my exact Black Friday thing is by now. I don't know what it's going to be this year because we have so many moving pieces. There'll probably be something. Couldn't tell you what it's going to be, so that, I guess, is the gamble you have to take. Here, so cool to learn. Let's see. Thunder Insights Grace and hating all the small yellow parts. Winters arrived in Colorado Mountains. I'll be building more. Currently 1 foot of snow in the yard. Oh, wow. This early? Or I guess, is that normal there? We occasionally get some serious storms this early, but it's not super common here in New Hampshire. I think it was like the first winter we were here. I think we had a October 31st storm where we got like a foot of snow. But it's definitely an exception, not the rule for us. Today it was a nice, cool, brisk, like 50 degrees or so out, but otherwise pretty nice. Got some time outside today. Actually, it was a nice day. Normal for the area, usually we get first snow around Halloween. Okay. But I mean, if you're in the mountains, that's probably makes sense. We usually don't get like serious snow till December, usually. December or later, sometimes not till January. Depends on the year. But we've had a few bad ones early. But they're relatively flukish for us. Just how I like it. Snow is, I kind of like snow within some limits. The worst is the inconvenience it causes trying to get to work or do other things. Still getting up into the 50s in northern Illinois is weird. Yeah, we had like a 77 degree day earlier this week, one of the days. It was crazy. For November. I was at 8,000 feet elevation. That'll do it. Think about that. But this is my first Black Friday as a Gundam builder. So many Gundams, but none of the classic OG boy. Last one I got, Supernova Wing. Also here in New Hampshire. I used to live in Lebanon. Went to school in Plymouth. Cool. Long since the stream started. I don't know, 10 minutes. It usually start at 8:30 Eastern. And I'm pretty good about the start time. It's pretty rare when I start late. Off the music today in the Fox Theater in Detroit. Really good show. Cool. Okay, what am I looking for? C3. Wasn't because of the change in the hour, because of winter. Gotcha. Where are you at, Rodrigo? Does the time change there? I think most of the U.S. follows daylight savings, but aren't there a couple places that don't? Do more work on my MG Shinlock tomorrow. Looks like we're getting rained out. I'm replacing a window. Florida. Okay, Florida has the time change, doesn't it? It's like Arizona and like Indiana or something, or part thereof don't have the time change or something, I think. In Arizona, I believe. Waffles are done. Waffles are great. Trying out the extra custom parts that come in the runner. Hopefully this turns out okay. Easy flip-flops all the time. I should build my Ridden Sokka too. It sounds fun. By the way, Nick, loving the root I got from Mecha Warehouse. I've been wanting this kit ever since the movie came out. Nice. So I don't know why I don't do daylight savings. So Hawaii doesn't either? I think I saw a comment referencing it, but we did hit, I think, 10K subscribers on the channel in the last week. It's kind of a cool milestone. Do my RG wings head or arms next? What have you done so far? Legs and torso. I don't know what's the manual tell you to do next. All right. Do Waste Then Head. Watch the new Netflix Gundam and started C. Yeah, who's watched that? How people? Well, Requiem's been out for a little while, right? Okay, B17 and C2. Good side series, the main timeline. I don't really want to pay for Netflix, so I probably won't see it for a while. If I ever have like a week or something, I'm going to be completely off of everything. Maybe I'll do the trial. Watch all the things I need to watch. Okay, I'm going to with the guy Rosencrantz only because that's the name of a background character in Hamlet that got a whole play about him and his buddy. And it's just the story. Is it to be like Arkham is even a standalone thing? Netflix is way too expensive now. I mean, there's so many like services and places to buy content, streaming, and whatever. It's insane. You've got Amazon because we've had Amazon forever for the shipping. Not that we use Amazon anywhere near as much these days, but and that's like it for paid streaming services. I need less expenses, not more, I think. Also, the basis of the Lion King 1. Timon and Pumbaa in the place of Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. King movies are essentially retelling of Shakespeare and Shakespeare-related plays. Oh, really? Requiem is not great, but a fun enough series with good action, which makes up for the wonky faces, in my opinion. Lion King equals Hamlet. There's like 6 or 7 streaming services. Some are bundled together with other stuff. I don't have anywhere near enough time to watch one streaming service enough to make it feel like it's worthwhile, let alone that many. Oh shoot, I forgot to cut out the other C2. Did you finish Witch from Mercury Kids? Not yet. Working through them on the Lfrith Ur tonight. You don't watch like hardly at all. That's yeah, that adds up. I kept having the Netflix subscriptions because of my wife, and still canceled my old subscription to get a cheap one from T-Mobile Magenta plan. Working from home, I love it for my downtime, my job. Got my girlfriend who pays. Who? Speaking of watching things, so I've been watching IBO on YouTube. Apparently, G Gundam and 8th MS Team got put up, but it appears that Iron-Blooded Orphans came down, which is extremely frustrating because I was like halfway through the second season. IBO's on Netflix, by the way. I don't have Netflix, so that's what we're just talking about. Do you have Crunchyroll? I do not. I'm rewatching Iron-Blooded Orphans of Crunchyroll right now, and ends so well. IBO Season 2 sucks anyway. Maybe it's a sign to get it. No. Free trial to take your credit card off once you set it up. Like, at some point, maybe I do that and do the trial, but I feel like I need enough stuff and enough time to binge enough to make it worthwhile. What is coming up, Nick? Maybe they'll have a free trial and you can binge watch the rest of IBO. Key's still the time, though. I don't have time to binge watch anything. You check what sucks, which 90% of new shows, the majority of them are, oh man. Things because I just want to watch a show, not buy 15 different subscriptions, right? Most of the other Gundam stuff I watched, we just bought the DVDs or whatever. Okay, 1, 2. And 3. All right. C7, C4. think the new season of Arcane is around the corner, so that's another reason to get a free trial. I don't even know what that is. Only other thing, only the shows, other ones that we're watching have been Stargate when we get a chance, when we get enough time to sit down for a longer commitment, and Vox Machina. The streaming service figured out they could charge us money and still shows commercials like network television, double tip that money, right? I mean, Netflix is a public company, right? Has anyone looked at their publicly disclosed stuff? How profitable are they? Hope they're really profitable. Double dip it like that. Let's see. Question: Nick, do you ever watch anything from Pat Labor? I just finished reading the manga on Friday. I have not. Legend of Vox Machina let me down. They retcon a ton of story. Well, don't spoil anything for me. I'm not all the way through the latest season. Got Plex server with all my Blu-rays ripped to it. I hope they come with Gundam RFV on Blu-ray. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. We got a NAS device that all of our DVDs and such are ripped to. Alright, let's see. E4. I'm going to do the first draw of the night here momentarily. Got those two prizes to give away. The MG RX-78, the Origin, and a Hobby Zone drawer unit. You watch Space Runway ID on? I have not. The answer to most have you watched this anime or that anime are mostly no. I want the Origin model kit. It's a pretty cool kit from what I understand. I haven't built it, but I think it's supposed to be a pretty good one. First draw of the night. Let's see where we're at here. Okay. So first draw of the night, let's put a number from 10 to 1100 in the chat, and let's answer the question, what is your favorite anime? Since we're kind of talking anime here a little bit. 10 to 1100, what is your favorite anime? Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be valid entry. 10 to 1100, and what is your favorite anime? Hey, Plum Olive, how are you? Okay, 9 and 8. I've been better. How are you, Nick? I'm sorry to hear that. Doing okay. I'm getting by. Oh, I took my number. I was too indecisive. It's okay if more than one person has the same number. It's totally fine. We just get to flip a coin if we get a tie. Some would say that's almost preferable for the excitement of flipping the coin. This year went by really fast. It totally did. So Nick, you watch anime off Adult Swim back in the day? Primarily, that's basically the main anime stuff I watched. Well, Adult Swim. Yeah, I guess some of it. Well, was it on it? Was it on Adult Swim? Toonami. I wanted Toonami, but I don't know that I watched that much Adult Swim anime-wise. I feel like Adult Swim for me is Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Metalocalypse and Robot Chicken and stuff, right? That was like Adult Swim when I was a kid. Through like college and stuff. I probably watched more Adult Swim in college than I did before that, just because whatever you want to call that, G Gundam and Wing on Tsunami. Yasha. I guess I remember that, and Outlaw Star, and what else? I think the majority of the anime I watched was that stuff, though. Watch any movies lately? We do family movie night every Saturday night, so tonight I watched Tom and Jerry. That one, the mixture of animation and live action, was interesting. It's an okay family movie. What else have I watched recently? I want to watch the new Transformers 1 or whatever it's called, but I really don't want to go to the theater. I just don't have time. And it's on the streaming services. You can rent it or whatever, like on Amazon, but it's ridiculously expensive. Watched If today, wasn't kind of predictable. If was good. We watched that a couple weeks back, I think. The new Transformers was so good. Brother really enjoyed it. What was the question? Favorite anime? So it was the best Transformers film. That's cool. It looks good. I've heard good things. I'll get around to it one of these days. I'm going to call time momentarily here. Favorite Gundam from Seed Destiny? I haven't seen Seed Destiny, so I don't really have a favorite. At least not yet. But you said first, not favorite. Pretty sure I said favorite. I don't put it past me to have no idea what I actually said, though. You said favorite, okay. So I see Destiny in the theater, and I was very lost. It made no sense. Have you seen other Seed stuff? I haven't watched it or anything Seed, really, for that matter, so I can't really comment on how much sense it makes or doesn't make, but... Alright, so those two are together, B15, but I'm going to call time here. Let's do time first. Alright, time is called 10 to 1100. Let's draw a number. Okay, here we go. 984. Let my chat catch up here, and then I'm gonna go check. Okay, B15, no winners. Oh, I guess you guys already did check, so no winners. So we will draw again in a little bit. RG is teasing me up. Always less than 10 off. Hey, Velcro Shoe Guy, what's going on? What is your favorite mobile suit? Probably the heavy arms. I'm good, just tired. I feel you there. I'm exhausted. I'm going to enjoy sleeping tonight. Hopefully my daughter doesn't wake us up a whole bunch, because I need a whole bunch of sleep. I'm hoping to feel good in the morning so I can try to make a streak of getting to jiu-jitsu 2 weeks in a row. But I definitely need some sleep. You never realize how small the wingsuits are in comparison to UC until you put the RG wing next to the RG new, and it looks like a dad with his preteen son. Alright, so I got this part now. That clicks in to the arm that way. I like when arms and legs can click on like that. It makes painting and seam removal and all that kind of stuff so much easier. Alright, and then I got to do the hand. So which hand do I choose? Go look at the weapons here. I'm probably going to have this thing holding this Gatling gun later, so I feel like I should do the holding one. A4, D17. Let's see, new on Taro side too. Yeah, new's definitely a big one. Where the wingsuits are so freaking small by comparison. Even next to Double O Diver Arc or Moon, it looks tiny. Okay, when I'm done cooking, I'm gonna head out. Congrats to whoever wins tonight. Can't wait to see what's next for Mecha Warehouse. Have a good evening, Earthegg. Seat kits are close to wing kits in size though. I wonder if anyone has a chart to compare all the different series and stuff that way. Because UC, there's parts of UC that are tiny, right? Like the F91 and especially Crossbone are on the smaller side, I think, right? Or Victory, maybe. It's like late UC. I think there's like a story reason why they are, but it's basically the cost of plastic or something. They were trying to make cheaper kits, I think. Got the display runner holders. Cool Velcro shoe guy. How you liking them? Suits are around the size of Victory F91. Wait, do I need to buy at least one more set? Cool. Alright, so we got a right arm. That didn't take too long. This has got chunky forearms. Popeye forearms here. Guys, C16 and C14. RG's crossbone is tiny. RG crossbones well supposed gets a build, but RG crossbone's head shaved at least a month off my life expectancy. Isn't the universe reason for small mobile suits proliferation? Jeez. Beam weapons just... Wait, do beam weapons do not get hit? And smaller, more nimble mobile suits? Maybe. So we're about breaking core fighter for it. Reactors got better so they could become smaller. The real reason was Bandai's trying to make kits cheaper. Darth Vader jump scare. I don't process, I don't... Let's see. The on your hand and it's with Darth Vader. Gotcha. Chance to get Mecha Warehouse hoodies back in style. Just got a shirt and love it. There's a chance, probably not until next year. I could see doing another one-off run, like a pre-order run. I don't know that that's something we're going to spend a lot of energy stocking going forward because people don't buy them super frequently. But I could see doing another special run, given that there's enough interest. But it'll have to be after the move when I got a couple less things to worry about. B16 and C3. It's just Anaheim doing Anaheim things to try to generate another arms race. Order research them and only half people buy them that said they would. Cool compact last week. Yeah, I mean there is that risk. So what am I missing? Okay, I got one C order. Thought I was losing my mind. Alternatives, like a million people who are going to want them. It's possible. It's hard to say until we go to do them, but we'll need decent order research numbers on them in order to do them. So that way, if people fall through, we'll have some buffer. Give her a think about our reward point system for the site. I've thought about it. They're not the easiest to implement necessarily, and they complicate things like trying to understand what your real margins are and stuff. I would rather just have our competitive pricing than less competitive pricing with the reward system, which I think is what you ultimately kind of have to do. Putting in an order for great balances and sand loops can never have too many of those, I think. No sales tax already bonus. Very true. Shipment code for holidays and a birthday coupon with great prices are better in my opinion than a reward system. Yeah, I'd rather have just, good pricing and regular promos and stuff than have a reward system where I have to mark things up and have the extra complexity trying to understand what you're actually making on an item at a given price point. The system auto give it out. B-Day coupon, how long is birthday coupon good for? I think it's good for like 90 days. I think it's the morning of your birthday if you signed up for it. Was in awesome, dude. Thank you. We're still, I think we're still behind by a couple days packing. Last weekend's restock did really well, and Sean being out for Friday really kind of set us back. So hopefully we get caught up this week. So work with moving sale, non-moving sale items. The birthday code by default doesn't, because it's generated by another system, so it's hard to make them play nice. But if you want stuff from both, feel free to reach out, and I can check into it for you. Go to shops from other states. I end up paying 5 to 10 extra for taxes. Just that little relief is great. Birthday coupons, where do I sign up for that? I think on the checkout page is one of the easiest places to get it. There should be another link around somewhere. You can always email support@mechawarehouse.com, and I should be able to get you that link if you want to sign up for that. Okay, B17 and C2. Let's see. Nice of their birthdays, 25th November, so I'll get some stuff for sure. Any thoughts on another redacted build contest soonish? I've got a kit in mind. I gotta figure out judging before I do it, and I just need to honestly have 1 or 2 less things on my plate. So it'd probably be after the move before I kick something like that off, because it can be a lot of energy to run a contest like that. And unlike the past where I had people on staff to do some of the media related to it, I'll have to do all that myself. So I don't want to spread myself too thin, but hopefully we'll be able to kick something like that off sometime next year. Will be a non-Gundam kit. So far it's been non-Gundam. Most likely will. I don't want to be specific, because then you'll know what it is or isn't. My birthday coupon, how do I miss that last month? I don't know, you did sign up for it? I think it's on the checkout page is where it prompts you primarily. Is the way most people find out about it, I think. On the not the checkout, the post checkout page, whatever you want to call it. You guys can tell me if I'm right or wrong though, because I order from Mecha Warehouse far less than you guys do. Definitely down for the next redacted, always fun. Yeah, it's been a fun one. I enjoy it. The other factor is I want to be able to participate in an ideal world, and right now I haven't touched any sort of model stuff off stream in like 6 months, so I need to get that sorted out so that way I can participate, I think. I'm going to kick off the second draw here in just a second. Might give it another shot next time. Messed up the last one, bit off more than I could chew and couldn't make enough time. That's definitely a factor. I feel like the trend has been in adding more time for the deadline between the first and the second one. Time definitely makes it easier to get your entry in, right? Okay. Let's see, what is our range this time? Okay, second draw of the night. We're going to do a number from 10 to 600 and answer the question, if you could only build one more kit, what kit would that be? 10 to 600, if you could only build one more kit, what kit would that be? Number one, number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. 10 to 600, and if you could only build one more kit, what would it be? Basically, if your final meal was a Gunpla, was a kit, what would that be? Alright, so this now clicks onto here. C5 and C6. A lot of people going for big, complicated kits. Guess that makes sense. What would your last kit be? That's a great question. What would my last kit be? I don't know. Let's think about this for a minute. So there's a couple different considerations, right? You got the, on one hand, you want the kit that you spent a long time on because you know you can't build anything after it. The other hand, I guess there's maybe some psychological factors, right? Want to end on something you can do a really good job on, or something. You know, you're just trying to end on a high note. I'm not sure which way I would go. I guess I'd probably go the complicated route. I wonder if it was one kid and I was like, I'd probably actually pick like a Zoid or something. Not because I necessarily love them, but because I could see sinking a massive amount of time into like painting it or whatever. I mean, the Blade Lagger took months to snap build. And so if I were gonna snap it together, paint it, all that kind of stuff, that would be something like that would be an interesting final kit. What's the question? What is, if you could only build one more kit, what would it be? All right, E4. Because the biggest investment kit-wise I've done so far is just sitting there mocking me. Magnac Corpse counts as one kit, right? Magnac Corpse, yeah, I mean, that'd be a decent one. I broke that out for a reel this week. I need to go back and paint all those at some point, but that would also be a huge level of effort to get all those painted and prepped. I hope I'll get around to finishing that before I die. we don't pay for the kit, then it will be the conversion kit to turn a Pontiac Fiero into a Lamborghini Countach. Which is Nick paint the entire Magnac Corp quicker than the Blade Liger took to snap build? The answer is definitely not. That's going to be a hard one to even estimate, but I have to imagine if it's pipelined very efficiently, to maximize speed, you're still averaging, I don't know, 4 to 10 hours per kit, per suit. B1, 10, 11. Just the masking alone. It's free. How about Sears catalog mail ordered house? Okay, I'm gonna call time before I sand this piece. All right, 10 to 600 was the range. Okay, here we go. 513. No winners. All right. So we will draw again in a little bit. Do you follow any builds on Instagram? I follow some. I don't really get on Instagram that much these days. I used to way more, like, I don't know, 5 years ago when I was just starting the business and getting into things. But I really don't go on Instagram much these days other than to post and monitor comments and stuff like that. I just don't have the spare bandwidth right now. Trying to work the day job and run the business and have a family and all that stuff is a difficult combination. There's a builder called Gunpla Enthusiast whose GBWC builds on a whole new level. That's cool. Haven't seen it. Starting to think earlier today, I need to start planning out the charity stream or streams this year if we're going to do the planned double stream. Email's the best way to contact you if I have a question before buying something. Probably, unless you're in the Discord, then the Discord bot's another good way, but email is probably the best method to get a hold of me. support@mechawarehouse.com. Alright, B1-5. But yeah, I know I'm going to do Dendrobium this year for the build itself, but I gotta start thinking about schedule and prizes and all that stuff. Dendrobium speed build competition for charity. I don't know about speed builds. We did essentially a pair of 12-hour streams last year. We built the PG Asteroid Red Frame. It's time to plan my T rotation for it. Last year was awesome. First I made the gold. Yeah, absolutely. We'll donate to give creators handicaps for lengths of time like used teeth to get parts of the runners. Rework decal restock is coming soon. Probably not, honestly. We're decals are a huge time commitment that takes us away from other things that are more profitable, to be as transparent and blunt as possible about that. It consumes a large amount of time compared to the amount of revenue it generates to plan those orders, so it's been bumped down the priority list until things level out. What kit do you think you could build the fastest? Probably either HG Maganac or an HG Leo. I think my fastest Maganac time was like 18 minutes or something like that. We're trying to get the Discord invite link. So if you've placed an order, you should have one in your email or text messages. If you've placed an order and don't have it, you can also ask that in an email to support@mechawarehouse.com, and I can get you an invite link. D18 and A6. Man, this written Zakutu so cool. I think 30-minute mission submachine kit would be your fastest nick. Maybe. I mean, that's a pretty simple kit as well. The bonus on the Maganac, and I built so many of them at the time that I was able to build them super fast because I didn't need the instructions. I mean, I built one blindfolded to put it in perspective for anybody that wasn't around way back in those days. After I did the 36-piece set and the 4 special ones, I built a standard Maganac blindfolded on stream, and it was kind of cool. I was putting up those really fast times by just cutting out all the pieces into a box and then assembling them. As I picked them up, I would just pick them up and put things together. Hey Leo, I think you're behind on the stream. The current draw is not active, so... That'd be a cool little reprisal at some point to try to build one blindfolded again and see if I still can all these years later. Alright, so now I've got 2 arms. Alright, now starting the legs. Daughter was stunned hearing he built one blindfolded. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It was, I had done so many. I mean, I literally built 40 of them. And then I think it was like the next week or something I did it. Okay, times 2 here on the feet. C, 26 and 27. And since I was building them all kind of from just picking up parts and putting them together, the hardest part was identifying which pieces I had in hand. There's a reason why I did that. I mean, I used it as a leverage point, if you will, for more stream donations. I think it was if we hit a certain goal or something in a certain amount of time, I offered. Looks like Leo is caught up. Welcome back to the present, Leo. Isn't it funny how often we'd like to live in the past? Because we're used in the past, I took down the thing. We had a direct line to know what Nick said exactly 7 minutes ago, and we squandered it. Oh, man. One of my favorite things is when nubs are on the end of pegs that are going to disappear, so you don't have to worry about cleaning them up, and they don't affect how things go together. It'd be 225 and 26. end of peg nubs that make you forget not to snip directly at the part. So machine has 3 runners, with one just being a common joint one. I just finished cutting out and cleaning up all the parts. Most of the missions I'm still on just the legs or arms alone by end of stream. Yeah, they go pretty quick. I've got, what, 4 of them that I've snap built, and I'm still in the middle of painting, gears and change later. Back on the charity stream. So last year we raised over 10,000. We hit the goal. Been wondering since then, do we increase that goal? 10,000 was not easy to hit last time. So it makes me wonder if it's even possible to get more if we set the goal at the same place and just hope to outperform it. Yeah, might set yourself up for disappointment. Same goal. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think 10K is a good goal. Last year was a real stretch, and you ended up streaming like 3 hours longer too. We ended up breaking it two streams. You know, doing 2 12-hour shots because I didn't finish it in the first 12. But hit goal because if you miss it, feels bad. It looks like you're going to blow past and add some extra late incentives. Sure. Yeah, we can always, if we hit it with plenty of time to spare, we can kind of reset the clock, so to speak, and see if we can get a new level. That's right. Plus the ratio of the donation, like right. Yeah, that didn't help either. You extended all the way to 2 or 3 a.m. Oh yeah, it was pretty late, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we did extend a bit. I think partially just because that's what was required to finish the kit, but it worked out well with us actually hitting the goal and stuff. That was huge. hopefully we can avoid those issues this time around. Was the PG Astray last year? Yeah, it was. Astray Red Frame. It was a fun build. It was a good one. I'm not sure. I mean, who's built the Dendrobium? How complex is that? I know it's big. It's physically large. And there's, you know, the entire HG stamen or whatever to go with it. The stamen's probably 4 to 6 hours in itself. Yes, we were up in the wee hours. What exactly, can't remember. Decent enough, lots of screws. Oh yeah, that'll be interesting. Definitely want to take your time on, make sure you don't strip screws and stuff. Figure out the company match again this year. We put in a new HR system. Yeah, it'd be cool. We should encourage people to inquire about that ahead of time too. For sure, you strip a screw, you just add it to the build time. Dealing with strip screw is never fun. Yeah, not at all. Hey, Curry and Rice, what's up? The cross starting is just free Loctite. After building stamen, it's like, oh yeah, now I gotta build this HG tiny GPO3. What is this tiny kit? It must be made for ants. I wonder where it is in the instructions. Do you build the stamen first or last if you follow the recommended build order? How many Kotobuki kits have you built? Good question. Both the redacted Tama 2 and the Tank Notchin. Got the Blade Liger. I did the Monoceros. What else? Is there anything else? So 4. Pay close attention to what screws go where. Some of them are very similar. If I remember correctly, there are like 5 to 7 different types. Oh wow. Imagine Thirdidactic is one of the Limex skeletons. That'd be interesting. All right, third draw here. Coda's line for everyone. Coda has some cool stuff, a lot of different stuff. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I think it has only been the 4. Okay. Third draw here. GPO3 is built second. Okay. Okay, got another good question idea. So next draw, let's do a number from 10 to 300. And if you could only recommend one kit to other people, beginners to advanced, doesn't matter, what kit would that be? So 10 to 300, if you could only recommend one kit to people, what kit would that be? Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for to be valid entry. 10 to 300, if you'd only recommend one kit to people, what would it be? All right. B2 22. PG Unleashed, no guts, no glory. What is the number? 10 to 300 is the number range. And if you could only recommend one kit, what would it be? PG really is a very friendly kit from Garrett Advanced. And other than the price, it's a great recommendation. That's a good point. Wife is flying through PGU, my unicorn on the other hand. This was a question. If you could only recommend one kit, what would it be? This foot design's interesting. Looks like it's got like a double heel. I told you before, the draw answers start around 30 pages long, not counting the color guide. Well, it's a pretty solid set of instructions. That'd probably take me some time there in the Dendrobium. The real killer is I think I gotta set up somewhere else in the house to have bigger camera angles for that build. Front yard. Yeah, front yard end of December sounds great here in New Hampshire. That would make a 12-hour build unpleasant. I think I might need an actual cameraman. Yeah, I'll have to think of something. Same chart this year? Yeah, I think so. 12-hour build, 12 degrees outside, let's go. Yeah, that would definitely increase build time. Would be fun for certain parts of the day maybe, but I think my hands would probably freeze. Be able to use the warehouse. So if we're in the current warehouse still at that point, which honestly I hope we aren't, but if we were, we would have some space there. So that would be theoretically doable. Problem is, for a 12-hour stream, I'd much rather do it at home. It'd be a lot more pleasant for me, because I don't have to worry about trying to drive home after all that or get over there in the first place, and snacks and all the other good stuff, you know. Kate can't drop in with a surprise treat or anything, you know. We got the quote-unquote studio, hobby room, whatever you want to call it, upstairs, so just have to take some time and clean up and reorganize, probably. Sounds like an opportunity for the kids to earn their meals for the year. I don't think I would let them clean up the things that need to be cleaned up. I'm talking about like my own workbench and stuff. I don't think letting them anywhere near that would be a good idea. All right, let's call time before I forget here. Donate for snack budget. Okay, 10 to 300, 107. I'll let you guys confirm. I don't think there's one. Search came up with 107 concurrent viewers at the moment. which is interesting coincidence. So we'll do this final draw in just a few minutes. Stream's almost over. Kind of crazy. Let's go by so fast. Don't even know how to have Nick eat the largest burrito on Taco Bell's menu. I haven't had Taco Bell in over a month now, I think. I'm trying to cut back on fast food, see if I can drop some of my baby weight. Pounds I picked up since my daughter was born. I'm not sure it's going as well as I wanted to. I might have to change some other stuff. But been pretty successful without, I think I've been to Subway once in the last month, and that's about it. I'm trying to cut out fast food as well. I think I'm close to getting it once every couple of weeks. Yeah, it's a lot better. I mean, I was getting pretty bad there. Right before I decided to cut things, I was probably hitting Taco Bell once or twice a week and Subway another once or twice, something like that. Mostly just was too lazy to pack a lunch. I was going into the office, so cleaned that up. For the better. Does probably count as fast food? Probably. I think it's a little bit better than other fast food. Because you're at least eating like food, you know? McDonald's person knows my order before I speak. It's time to cut back, right? That, and I was doing McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts in the morning a lot for breakfast. Not a good combo. What would an average lunch for Nick be now? So I'll pack a sandwich and, you know, some Cheez-Its or granola bar or something like that to go with it. You know, nothing fancy. Next question should be, what Taco Bell item would Saletti? Still pretty rich, so I wouldn't think Chipotle is any better than other fast food. I think it is better because, you know, you got rice and, you know, grilled stuff. It's not fried chicken or whatever. Like, I think it's a little bit better. I feel like what you do for a beverage matters a lot. I feel like half the problem with going to Taco Bell twice a week is more the Mountain Dew that would go with it. If I can drink water or something else that's not full of sugar, that's, I'm sure, better for me. But it all depends. I'm sure if you went to Chipotle and got a big thing of queso and chips or whatever every time, is probably not the best combo, you know? That's I like working at a sandwich shop. I get a turkey club on sliced wheat with avocado, reduced salt, kale chips, and not feel like crap when I get home. That makes sense. Not too Baja Blast. I definitely like the regular better than Baja Blast myself. Okay, so here we go. Final draw of the night. What was the question? I had a great idea for a question. Oh, this is gonna kill me. I had this great build-related question on my mind. The already is eating Del Taco as I build. Give it a minute. I'm just gonna give it a second here because it was really good when I was proud of myself. B224. What was it? And I need E3. Question 9, who did you vote for yet? No, we're not going to ask that one. Builders build building. Let's not say we never did. It's not our fault we made him hunger for the bell. That could be it. It could be that I'm just distracted by all this Taco Bell talk. Man, it was such a good question. It was about workspace? No, it wasn't. It had to do with, it was another one of these, like, if you could only build whatever. Sure, it'll come through right after the drawing. Gotta mix Taco Bell. You gotta head over for the Londo Bell combo. That would be great. Oh, I remember now. This is a great question. Okay, so number range 10 to 100, and the question is, which kit do you wish you could build in another scale without changing that kit at all, and what scale would that be? So for example, if you wanted to build a master grade in 1/144 or you know, a real grade in 1/48 scale or something ridiculous like that. This was my interesting question. So 10 to 100, which kit do you wish you could build in another scale, and which scale would that be? Number 1, number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for valid entry. 10 to 100, which kit would you build in another scale, and what scale would that be? I figure there'd be a lot of like, let's take a real grade and move it up, or a master grade and move it down. Not quite the same as, you know, which kit should they make, because you think of the existing one and make it just scale it up or down. So like Miguel, you say PG Death Scythe. Which kit would you actually make that? Would that be take the HG and move it to 160, or the MG? Didn't say range 1 everyone, life size, right? Yeah, it could be any scale. Not really asking you to turn one kit into another grade, more like take one kit and move it to another scale. So, funny thing, Nick, I thought it was a similar topic a few days ago. I thought it was a interesting question. This is confusing. Most of the answers indicate people don't necessarily think about scale so much as grade. Bruno Shimmer choosing HG Nobel and mega size model. Yeah, it's taking like the HG Nobel and make it 148 would be interesting. Archie got into a PG, so making it 160 scale perhaps. For the win numbers of 172, 60, 48, or 35. Well, given the way most people are answering, it might not be that painful. But yes, this could blow up in my face here. Had the opportunity but turned it down 1-to-1 feels sad. What's the number range? 10 to 100, Sanji. Basically, think I'm going to finish these last 3 parts or so here, and then we will probably call time and see what the situation is. These are interesting feet. Does your artifact line have a scale? I'm not sure. Should have said Ramen King Yokohama scale. Imagine if it's turn PG kit into 1 at 1200 scale. Yeah, jeweler's toolkit. Hopefully this Lfrith has better ankles than the Thorn. What's wrong with the Lfrith Thorn? Is the weak ankles or something? Speaking of scale, kids say want to see the Bandai Bonsai tree. Holy crap, that was a lot of pieces. I saw that there was something like that announced. How big is that? Weekend, because yeah, snapped both of mine, just fitting them, had reinforced the plot plate. Oh, it's a bummer. A little leaf or sprig of a leaf as the pieces. Wow. So pick my number. Picking up Plum of Misery, one of the thruster pegs, my Zaka 2 snaps, so I had to cement it. Oof. It's not a snap build down. You haven't given your answer, Nick. What would I do? I think taking like I don't know. I think the Magnac would scale up well, so take that and scale it up to 100 maybe. Kind of needles on the tree, ran out of fingers and toes. Nope, too much. Not a Leo, Nick. I mean, maybe. I feel like the Leo wouldn't scale very well. They'd have to do something else to it. Like the ankle armor and stuff. Maybe it would do well. Alright, so feet I think are now done. So we'll work on the legs next week. Then we take the MG Spoon, make it a PG Spark. Alright, calling time. Range for this one should have been 200, 300. That would have been a good idea. Okay, what are the odds here? 10 10. And of course, the 100s are going to conflict. But I don't think we have one. No winners. Yeah, I don't think we have any winners either. Just gonna cycle through real quick. Okay. 10 is almost the same as picking a 1, right? Okay, so let's try again. Couldn't make this up. I don't think there's going to be any because there were no 10s, so I think it's a pretty easy one in this case, but that's just hilarious. There is one. I don't think there is one. 100. 100. I don't know. Oh, no, there is. Sanji. So we do have one. So Sanji, do you want the MG or the hobby zone? Then I'll draw another number for the whichever one is left over. That's great. That is absolutely great. Take the MG Arc 78. Good choice. So send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we'll get that sent out. Okay, I'm going to draw one more number. 93. All right, Heather Corradino. With the Hobby Zone drawer unit. Just want to make sure Heather's here. Confirm. All right. Congratulations, Heather. So you also can send an email over to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we'll also send that out this week. So I think that takes us to the end of the stream tonight. Hope you guys had fun. I definitely did. That was an interesting little end of the stream there. The improbability of it all. Like a 1 in 10,000 kind of thing, I think. Anyway, so we'll be back next week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be giving away something else that's good, I think, and continuing on this kit. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget, I always forget this. Don't forget, head over to mechawarehouse.com. I got moving 30 for 30% off select items. You can grab a kit or 3 and get them at a really good price. So that takes us to the end. See you guys all next week. Have a great rest of your week.